Have you ever seen man-eating sand? Don't be fooled by its hair-thin appearance. It can devour a living person, leaving nothing but bones. A woman stepped onto the beach, only to find herself trapped. The sand wrapped around her feet tightly, making it impossible to pull free. She tried using her hands to break free, but the sand ensnared them too. A man rushed to help, but before he could reach her, he tripped and fell. The moment his body touched the sand, he became completely immobilized. As the others stood there in shock, the air was suddenly filled with the couple's agonized screams. The woman called out to her boyfriend, who struggled to lift his head, only to reveal that half of his face had already been eaten away by the sand. The group could only watch in horror as the two were swallowed whole. Just last night, this very spot had been filled with laughter and music. A group of young people had gathered for a beach party. At some point, two men found a strange, large lump of meat and decided to roast it over the fire. At dawn, a woman groggily woke up, only to discover that everyone on the beach had vanished, leaving behind only piles of clothes. Just then, she saw a small bird pecking at the sand, searching for food. Out of nowhere, something grabbed it, pulling it under. Witnessing this terrifying scene, she realized something was terribly wrong and quickly warned her friends not to touch the sand. But it was too late, leading to the horrifying events at the beginning. Now, the remaining survivors huddled in their car, too terrified to move. Determined to uncover the truth, the woman cautiously reached out to touch the sand. In an instant, countless hair-thin tentacles sprouted from its surface. It was unimaginable that such delicate-looking creatures were capable of devouring an entire human. Meanwhile, Dazhuang finally woke up. Still groggy, he had no idea how much he had drunk the night before, only that he somehow ended up sleeping inside a metal drum. As he struggled to climb out, his friends frantically shouted, warning him of the monsters in the sand and how many had already perished. Hearing this, Dazhuang finally calmed down. The group remained in place, hoping the creatures would eventually disappear. But as time passed, the scorching sun left them dehydrated and on the brink of heat stroke. Their food supplies were running dangerously low, and